What's going on, y'all? I'm Sierra. I'm the creator of She Is E Magazine and Media Co. So I'm happy to be able to come and chat with y'all today. I hope that you're having a great Sunday. I am, but I wanted to talk to you guys more about your journey to, building the confidence that you need to share your story, right? I will say, and I'm gonna be honest with you guys, that's all you're gonna get from me is honesty. I struggle with sharing my story as well. Now, give girls some credit because I'm doing much better. I have people like Tammy Reese and other people who constantly pull me out of that shell and say, girl, we need your story. So I'm doing so much better with sharing my story. But I feel like the three things that will help you get that confidence to move you into the journey of sharing your story would be number one, acknowledging that you have a story. I think people just forget, like, life itself is a story, and nobody can write your book like you, right? I mean, people have their own opinions, granted, on the outside of what they seen you go through, what they seen you overcome, how they see you and perceive you now, as opposed to you actually sitting down, writing down the things that have happened to you that your mind can actually recount, right? So that's number one, acknowledging that you have a story. I would say number two would be accepting that you have a story and that it carries weight, right? I think sometimes we downplay our losses, which some people don't consider having losses or whatever. That's whatever works for you. For me, I know that I've had some losses. I know that I've taken some losses. So a loss is a loss to me. But I know those losses ended up turning into lessons, right? So acknowledging that those losses, those successes, they're worth more, much more by us sharing them is like number two, and it has to be on the list in order for you to walk through this journey. I would say number three is knowing that you have the power to share your story. Because sometimes things can happen to us and it can knock the breath out of us, good and bad, okay? I bet on both sides. And those moments, they matter, right? And sometimes those moments can silence you. And I would say, like, trauma is silencing, right? But when you start working through those things, you take your power back and you like, wait a minute, I encountered this, I suffered this, but I'm so much stronger than I was at that moment because of this, right? And I think sometimes we downplay those moments, but we should never downplay those moments because we all deserve to have our power, take our power back from those losses, and stand up and say, I'm confident enough to share this side of the mountain and the valley as well. The mountaintop and the valley low, as the old folks call it, right? But yeah, definitely take those three things, move into sharing your story, and move into sharing your story confidently. And don't forget, this is why I've created two magazines, He Is and She Is, because I want to hear more about your story. I want to hear more about why you started. I wanted to hear more about how you started and what is your, what is your ultimate goal? What did it look like? And I know that you guys want to hear that from me as well. So I'm going to be sharing more of that this year with you guys, and I hope that this was helpful. I hope that everything that I do, that you guys are able to take with you and put it here, and just know, no matter what, that your story deserves to be told, okay? And I'm here to sell it. So when you're ready, send me a DM, slide in the DM, because I'm ready to share your story. And again, over a period of time, you're going to hear more and more about my story this year. That is one of the goals I set for myself, that I would be able to share my story even more, that I would become more vocal with you guys about not just wins, about losses, about struggles, because we're all going through something. We've all been through something. And we still are, right? Because life be lifing. It be lifing. But again, we're here to hold each other up and, hold each other accountable, and to push forward with everything that we're doing today. All right, so go be great. Enjoy the rest of your day. I'll see you guys later on this week. Take care. Bye-bye.